All right, guys, welcome back to The Zone right here on Crossroads Radio 105.5. And we do have a guest in studio today, and her name is Miss Shawnee Wilson, Mrs. Shawnee Wilson, of course. And she's here today to talk about an exciting pageant that's going to be coming up in April this year, and it's called Miss New Generation 2010. Hello, welcome, Shawnee, to the studio. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so let's talk about your pageant, Miss New Generation.
Yes, Miss New Generation. And as I said, new generation. So, people, that's a hint. The pageant is for kids. The age group is 5 to 10 years old.
5 to 10. Wow.
Correction, so, girls only.
Girls only. I think that's kind of right. You know, it'll be kind of odd seeing a little boy walking around with a tiara.
Well, actually, that's funny because, you know, registration is going on as we speak, and I'm getting a lot of calls for little boys. And I'm like, oh my God, maybe I need to do a boy show. But, you know, it's for girls, and maybe I'll think about a boy show along the line. But for now, it's for little girls, 5 to 10 years old. The qualifications, that's it, and live within the 5 boroughs. All
right, so tell me, Miss New Generation, let's back up a bit. Why did you choose to do a pageant for kids?
Because I have experience, actually over 10 years experience with doing pageants, and the age group for that was always 17 to 29 years old, so adults more or less. And I thought, you know, every event you look at, whether it's in newspaper, you listen to ads on the radio, everything is for adults. Fetes, parties, shows, not much going on for the kids. And I thought to myself, you know what? I have the experience, I have the knowledge, I have everything it takes to do a pageant. Let me do one for kids. And I thought Easter would be a lovely time to give them an Easter to remember.
Well, that's that's very inspirational. But let's talk about the qualifications again. You said 7 to 10 years old. Is it 5 or 10?
5 to 10
5
years
to 10 years old must live within the 5 boroughs. So how do parents get their kids into this?
All they have to do is give me a call at 347-338-4955 or email me at swnewgeneration@yahoo.com.
All right, so that's swnewgeneration@yahoo.com. We're going to give the contacts again before this interview is over. But a pageant for kids, I mean, is it similar to a pageant for adults except with little people?
To some extent, and because I have an advantage, it's my show. I'm not working with or for anyone. It's my show, so I make my rules and regulations. I'm doing it with a twist in the sense of, you know, pageant for adults, you know, you get the perfect hairstyle, the face well made up, and no, I'm not putting that amount of strain on parents or even kids because, again, to me, kids, innocent, cute, natural is totally fine. I'm not pushing that. You know, you see the toddlers and tiaras, all these different pageants they have on TV now, and they emphasize a lot on, you know, doing the hair, the stiff hair and the makeup. No, it's not a pageant like that. Keep in mind, any parent is open to, well, properly make their child faces up. And I'm also open to a parent who don't want any makeup on a child. The judges will not be looking for the best made up face or the best well done hairstyle.
All right. Well, where's the twist? You know,
the twist is regular pageants, you have to have professional makeup done. You have to have perfect hairstyles. And, you know, the categories are another extreme in the sense of my categories are fashion wear, talent, and evening gown. And again, my kids will be trained in the month of March in the preparation for the show. But I am not putting much strain. They don't have to have the perfect T-stance. I will teach it to them, but they don't have to be, you know, misperched or mispoised at all times. It's kids, and I just want it to be fun more than anything else for them.
I was just about to say that, you know, kids come out to have fun, but you say there's going to be a trade-in period in March, so that means registration should be closing soon.
Yes, my deadline for registration is February 26th.
February 26th. So parents are there. If you have a daughter, no boys now, no boys yet, maybe boys next year. If you have a daughter and you want to enroll them and you want to register them for Miss New Generation 2010, you can give you a call at
347-338-4955. Also, I would advise any parent that wants their child in for sure, for real, give me a call as soon as possible, register them immediately, because the phones are ringing off the hook and there is a limit. I can only take a certain amount, and I'm doing it first come, first serve.
All right. So call right now to register your child, because this is going to be, I'm sure it's going to be a fun event. I mean, no parent enjoys most, seeing a child, on
Shine,
stage.
yes. It's
and
a beautiful transformation, which they will be transformed.
And it does a lot for the kids as well.
Of course, it develops their self-esteem. It gives them, the confidence that they never had, and it breaks the shyness away from the kids that are shy. They become more open, and then it's a perfect interaction for kids to do things with other kids. And I am, as much as it's a competition, I'm not pushing that competitive energy in the sense of knock your sister down to get to the top. No, I'm doing it so friendly, and the environment is going to be lovely. Each kid that participates will be getting a participation trophy or Easter basket. Every child is going to get something, because my motto is no child must feel left out. They all are winners.
That's good. So it's Miss New Generation. It's in April of this year. It's an Easter celebration for kids, and Charlie, I wish you all the best, So once again, before we go, because registration is closing soon, it's the month of February, so you have just a few more days to call and get your child in, because there's going to be a trade-in period. Let's give her that contact information again.
It's 347-338-4955, or you can email me at swnewgeneration@yahoo.com. But I guess the best way to reach me is direct phone call. You get all the information you need, and we take it from there. Look forward to speaking with you, moms.
All right. So once again, you can look forward to hearing more about Miss New Generation 2010 on the zone with me, Rondel Joseph, and my boy Jerry Hopkins as well. So thanks again, Shanley, for dropping by, and talk to you soon.
See you soon.